We'll see. We'll see how it goes anyway. Right, so we're back with the all weapons challenge again. Obviously, each stream I'm doing, this seems to be the all weapons challenge, which I'm fine with. A couple of things, really. So we're going to be looking at possibly doing a massive grind session today. Just because we're gearing up to go to like level 4 quests if I go. So we've got the urgent quest to do, which first of all is the rampage, and then the second one I'm most likely thinking is going to be, I want to say, would it be? It wouldn't be Magna Marla, would it? It'd be something. Either way, we're most likely having to fight something even harder than we're used to, which, well, yeah, with the current gear that we have, armor-wise, perfect. I think we'll be absolutely fine. I think. Let me just have a look at the armor for a second. I know there's a chest piece that I'm thinking of changing to, but I can't remember. It might be the Rogi, actually. No. It's something. There's something else that I'm looking at using over what I'm using right now, which is the Azuchi mail, but I just can't, for the life of me, remember what it is. So we'll just wing it with the Azuchi mail for now. And then hopefully my brain can remember exactly what it is. Couldn't be the hunter. No, it wouldn't be the hunters, right? Because Critical Eye seems really good. It's just remembering the other thing that I'd wanted to use. Could be. It can't be the Baroth because the defense would be sick. That would help a little bit. But for now, yeah. To be honest, the only thing that seems relevant is what I'm wearing now, so we'll continue with that. It's absolutely fine. But weapons, on the other hand, is what I'm more interested in. So we're going to need to upgrade pretty much everything going forward. And at the moment, I have nothing. I've only got a few weapons, I think, that actually are up to snuff. Which is a shame. So I'm going to have to do a fair amount of grinding, I think. Which I'm okay with. I'd rather do it now and get it out the way while we're in a really good position. Obviously, next we're on the Heavy Bowgun, I think, currently for this mission, which I'm going to do one of these quests down here, which is I'm going to do the supply run because it gets that out of the way, and it means I get some more dango for the, you know, eating, pretty much. So that's what I'm planning. I'm planning on doing that run, and then figuring out what quests to do, again, to get the best possible weapon for each weapon. So I might have to fight something over and over again to get the necessary materials for each and every weapon, which is going to take, I feel like, might be today's stream, to be honest. A little part of me thinks a lot of this is going to be just purely fighting the same monster, or a couple of different monsters. Either way, I'm planning on upgrading as much as I can today before we head off into 4-star quests. So if we're on the Heavy Bowgun currently, which I think, what we're using, a lot of this tree is now starting to fill out, which is a little bit of a bugger, to be honest, because now I'm kind of losing where I need to be. But I think what weapon am I actually using? Oh, I've got the first one equipped. Really? Seriously? Hang on a second. Nah, that can't be right. Do I not have another Heavy Bowgun? Please tell me I've got another Heavy Bowgun. I don't. I've only got one. Really? I didn't upgrade the Heavy Bowgun. Oh, to be fair, it was to gather stuff. I think it was like a Popo quest. Fair enough. Right, okay, so we've got a little bit of leeway with the Heavy Bowgun right now, so we can figure out what we want to do. I'm trying to think of where I want to actually take this Heavy Bowgun. I mean, that gives me a lot of stuff. I kind of want... I'm going to try and follow the meta for every single weapon. Honestly, it's probably the safest thing I can do going forward. If I'm going to use every single weapon, I feel like I'm just going to have to go with the safest option and use the one best way, quote, best way for each weapon. So if anyone knows where I would need to take the Heavy Bowgun, feel free, because right now I have no clue. So I might skip the upgrading that and just do that quest quickly to cycle it through. Seems really cheesy to just cycle it through on the supply run, but at least it's then out the way, and then all I need to worry about is the longsword, I think. But the only downside is I need to think of this. What weapon would I feel more comfortable doing the rampage with? And then ultimately the other monster with. That's my thought process. So I feel like I want to do the rampage with the longsword. I feel like a bit more comfortable with that one. So I think, having said that, my first priority is the longsword, and then maybe look at using the hunting horn on the next urgent, because I'll be able to cycle through at least 2 more quests before I do it. So I think I'm going to use the hunting horn for that urgent and use the longsword for the rampage. So now that I've said that, let's look at where we can take the longsword, because I haven't got a clue. Currently, I think I've got the... I thought I had the iron one. What one did I have? I think I've only got one longsword. Yeah, I've only got the Kimura longsword. So where would I want to actually take this? Arachnoid Silk, I think, is from the volcano, so I don't think I can actually upgrade to that one just yet. So I think the best one I'm looking at could... Icium. Could be the Guardian Sword, upgrading that way. Either way, I think I'm looking for the Nagakuga stuff. I think that's probably the only way I can see going with the longsword. So if I can figure out where that tree starts, great. And I think it is actually the Guardian Sword. I don't see it being a part of the bone tree. Or the bone tree and bone scythe tree. So a little part of me thinks, I should say, it's here. And maybe then it's this. Oh no, it can't be that one. Wait, hang on a second, what? Oh, it just looked like a shield. I was really confused then. Yeah, so I think it could be a part of that. So we'll give it a go. We'll upgrade to that point anyway, because it means I'm going to have a stronger longsword. Oh, it doesn't even get green sharpness there. That's really bad. FBDC on the Twitch grind, of course. Welcome to the stream, Jumpy Dwarf. Glad to see you back. Yeah, I'm on the Twitch grind today. I'm trying to think of the best possible direction for each weapon to go. Obviously, because I'm getting quite close to being in 4-star. And I think a lot of the monsters are going to cause me a lot of trouble. Armor-wise, I think I'm set. I think I'll be fine with the current armor I have until I look at maybe grinding some high-rank stuff. So for now, armor I'm completely fine with. It's just weapons I'm in great need of right now. So I'm looking for the best possible... Oh, actually, that could be the Nagakuga line. So I might look at... We'll forge this. I mean, the more weapons I have for each category, the more chance... Oh. That's pretty good for now. Or do I want that? Ooh. I'll think about it. I'll think about it for now. And then Hunting Horn, obviously, I think... I don't know, man. I have no clue. I kind of... What have we got? Sonic Wave, Stamina up, and Defense up. That's not that good. I'd want something that would increase attack. Or Defense up, actually, would probably be fine for me. I mean, the Bone Tree seems to be calling my name right now. Just for the sheer... Ooh. Just for... What is that one? Kuliaku. Kuliaku seems to be a quite good tree, so I might look at doing that, actually. Yeah, okay. So it looks like I can't really make any sound ones. No, Heroic Bear, welcome to the stream. The bone speaks to us all. It does. It's speaking to me because it's the only one that seems to have a good bonus in regards to the melody effects. And the damage is great. But having said that, yeah, having said that, it kind of makes me think, I'm going to forge it anyway. I'm going to forge the big bone. Just for the fact I can probably make it into the Kuliaku one. It's just... There's so much to think about. Like, I think I need to now worry about getting as much sharpness as I can. Just because I don't want to bounce off everything. So we'll do this quest. We'll get this done. Cycle through to the longsword and then do the rampage. And then from there, we can see what we really want to do with each weapon going forward. Right, so I think I've stayed in town long enough discussing weapon tactics. And I think now I'm going to go with this one. Hopefully we'll get the actual bonuses this round. We got 2 of them. I mean, one of them we weren't quite sure we'd need, because Polisher, let's be face it, you're not going to polish anything with it. I mean, actually, having think about... I wouldn't even need to get those. I'm doing a supply run. There's nothing too special about it, so I don't think I'll be fighting anything. It'll be the next quest that I'll need to get those. But for now, it's, yeah, it can kind of just be anything it needs to be. So we'll do this supply run. See if there's anything I can gather, actually. See if I can get some more ore. That's probably the main thing. So we'll get on Doggo. And we'll run through. And we'll leave the last one until later? Yeah, so we'll grab these. This is a pretty easy quest, personally. It's just literally find where these things are. And it tells you on the map, so you just pick them up, and then that's it. You pretty much, it's over and done with. So I'll grab these. Like I said, leave the last one in Area 13 in favor of doing some maintenance. And grabbing as much stuff as I can. I think this is probably the perfect time to kind of scour around this area as much as I can to see if there's anything I can gather, anything I can harvest. I mean, there's nothing to fight, which is a bit sad because I probably would have done it. And I'll just grab as much stuff as I can. I think that's the only thing I can do. Grab the dung because I'm gonna need some dung bombs. I think going forward. Oh, no, I'll still grab it anyway, just because I think it'll be handy to have. Right, I'm trying to now remember. I mean, I have a map, so I can search, so I don't really need to remember. But I want to try and figure out if I can find every single mining point I can. And I know there's a few up near, I think there's some in between 12 and 11, I know there is one. I remember seeing it fairly recently. Oh, there it is, it's on the floor. I remember seeing it fairly recently when I was playing by myself, because I can. And I'm going to see if there is actually one up there. I know there's probably one a bit further. I don't think there's one between that gap. I do think there's one this way. Have a whoop! Okay, I thought I had a third one, but it disappeared. So it's fine. Made it, it's fine. Sorted. There we go. Okay, so grinding. What am I going to need? Here's the plan. I want to make every weapon pretty much the Nargacuga set, so that's going to be a monster I'm going to have to farm as much as I can going forward. I haven't unlocked the creature yet, so, I mean, this is all speculation. I'm thinking way too far ahead, but that's where I want to take everything. Because currently, even with the update, there we go, I knew there was a mining point here at least, even with the new update and the new monsters, it hasn't really changed the meta too much, and Nargacuga sets, well, Nargacuga weapons in general, are still fairly good, due to the fact that they're really high sharpness, fairly decent attack, as well as, you know, being able to just crit all the time is great. So that's what I'm gunning for. With the guns, however, and the bow, I'm not quite sure where to take them. So they're going to require me a little bit more research going forward, because I haven't got a clue. I have no clue where to take the, you know, the guns at all. Is there, maybe there's one down there? No, I think I've been that way before. I don't think there is any. Yeah, so it's going to definitely require more planning on my end, just to figure out where guns go, because like I said, I mainly use hammers, so all of this I'm learning pretty much on the fly, which I'm quite pleased with, but it's a difficult one. So I know there's some down here from last time, so I'm gonna go grab those, and then I'll grab the last spice. Because if there's nothing for me to fight, there's no reason to really linger. I mean, mining, yeah, it's super... Actually, there's one around here, isn't there? Mining's super helpful, but it's not all that I'm low on anymore. It's everything else, which is the downside. I also need to look at getting Meowcenaries on the go, because the stuff from them helps out so much. So that's going to be the next thing I also look at doing. There's so much I need to do. I mean, I have the time... But I'd just rather fight stuff. Do you know? I just want to just be fighting large monsters and just feeling like I'm doing something. Right now, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. Oh, Armor Sphere, that'll help out. Need to remember to do the optional quests as well. I keep on forgetting to set those again. Because the Armor Spheres are going to help level my armor up so that I don't have to worry about being hit. And now that I'm using range weaponry, it's honestly going to be the most important thing in my arsenal is how much defense I've got. So I might look at raising my defense skill. There's so much I'm thinking about, honestly. I'm even thinking about this when I'm not playing it on stream. It's ridiculous. Oh man, I go to bed at night having nightmares about armor sets, about weapons that I don't even have yet. It's just ridiculous, man. I'm just too emotional for this. No, but in all seriousness, no. I should be fine. It's just, yeah, I should be fine. At the end of the day, I can take some time out near enough every stream to figure out where I want to take the weapons. And it's not, this isn't a challenge to get through everything as quick as I can. So I need to remember that as well. Because at this point, I feel like I'm trying to do things too quickly. And I think that's where I'm going to come across a lot of problems. Is if I try and do everything too quickly, that can cause, you know, that will end up making it last even longer. So what I'm doing is probably the best thing. And I might try and take these guys out, actually. Let's change to normal 2. Hopefully get these guys out of the air. I mean, there we go. I just needed to charge a little bit more. I still need to get used to using these. Or it could have been the fact that I just aimed wrong, maybe? I'm going to say I aimed wrong, but we're learning. We're learning as we go. Hopefully my dog and cat can do something. I hope. I just want to gather some stuff, so I'm hoping these guys will actually give me access to more stuff in the weapon tree. I know there's a Remumbra hammer, I think. So that will be coming in handy. I mean, I think it's paralyzing. I think it's a paralyzed hammer. We'll see. I mean, this is the whole point of the stream today, is to figure out where I want to take every weapon and just gather as much stuff as I can. Hopefully make some progress. Like I said, I'm going to do the rampage after this quest is done with the longsword, and then we'll see. Honestly, it's just... yeah, we're just going to see where everything is at that point. I'm also... Ooh! There's some more stuff this way. Why did I not see this before? Just going to grab up here. Oh, hello. What is up here? Stuff I can gather, maybe? Or is there like one of those things where I can... Well, this seems like... Mite seeds. I mean, that might come in handy. We'll see. I think it will. I think I'm going to have to start doing things like that as well. Oh, yeah, this is definitely one of those secret things. Grab that. Lovely.
Look at that view.
Number 1. Really? Oh, okay. Right, and we'll head over to Subcamp 1 because it'll just make it quicker to get over there. Old message. Oh, okay.
Back.
Which is honestly what I've just picked up, but, you know, I don't really look at that screen too much, or that part of the screen too much. Right, we'll go grab this last one. Don't know why I was going to try and jump off the dog then, but apparently that's what I was trying to do. And then we'll do the rampage. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why I'm a bit nervous about the rampage. I should be absolutely fine. The rampage is just... It's a weird one. Where is this last thing? Oh, there it is. Yeah, rampages are weird. I love them. They're really interesting, but... it takes a while to do. There's a lengthy progress meter, and it's just a bit slow sometimes. So we'll see how that goes, but it should be fine. I mean, it's an offline one. I haven't done an offline one in ages, but we should be quick, right? I mean, with a long... I mean, it's only a level 3 rampage. We should be fine. Dango ticket. Woo, lovely. That'll be coming in handy. Leg day Dango. I wonder what that'll give us. I ain't got a clue. Might give us Sprinter or something. We'll see. We'll see. We're just winging it today. It's all... yeah, we'll see.